First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, before watching the seating arrangement for the mains level exams, so you have to know one important thing. So before watching this video, the same question what I am going to teach here is available as the test series, right? So visit my website or my mobile application, Feel Free to Learn. So there in the reasoning ability, when you scroll down, at the last you can able to see a test called seating arrangement mains level. So there you can able to see the same question as a test for 15 minutes what I am going to teach now. So first what you need to do here is, so friends, first write the test. And if you can able to get 5 out of 5, extremely good. And if you can't able to score that mark and you are struggling to solve the arrangement, and then come and watch this video, right? Why? Because without writing the test just like that, if you watch this video, then 100% the video will be no use. So first you have to write the test, analyze your score, and where you are making a mistake, completely look into all these stuff and then watch the video. Definitely this video will be helpful. So now let me move on to all the seating arrangement for mains level exams. So friends, now let me move on to this set number 5 and set number 6 seating arrangement mains level. So I think in this test I have given two set, that is set number 5 and set number 6 on the single test itself. Why? Because I hope you have written the test. So why? Because these two arrangements are based on a triangle type arrangement, seating arrangement. So every time in all my video, seating arrangement video, I am always saying this: before solving the question, first read the complete passage. So initial 2 passage or 3 passage, some note will be given. So read all those stuff completely and then start solving the arrangement. Why? Because if it is a box arrangement, I have told you one important thing: check whether the lowermost box is 1 or else the uppermost box, topmost box is number 1, because that is the major thing where many students will make a mistake. And if it is a box arrangement, you have to check whether all the boxes are filled with any pens or some items, or else some boxes will be empty, or else some places will be vacant. So you have to, that's the reason I many times have told you, you have to read the initial passage of the given arrangement. If there is any note, so read the note twice and check how the arrangement looks like, and then start solving the question, right? Then it is easy. So similarly, here I have given two triangle based seating arrangement. So in two triangle based seating arrangement, not two, right? Set 1, set 2. So in set number 1, you have to be very careful if it is a circular arrangement. If it is a circular arrangement, only there are two cases. One is a person will be facing center, one scenario, or else the person will be facing outside. Only two model if you take circular arrangement. But when you take a triangular based seating arrangement, there will be many different cases, because the person will be sitting at the corners, right, and middle of the edges, right? This word is also important. So middle of edges, the meaning is edges will be triangle, edges will be all these points, right? So middle of the edges, so middle of the edges will be this area, so this area, right? So totally 6 person, so 3 person will be sitting at the corners and the remaining 3 person will be sitting at the middle of the edges. So middle of the edges means this area, one type of triangular arrangement. Or else they can give you another type of triangular arrangement, that middle of the edges there will be 2 persons sitting at here, right? 2 persons, not middle of the edges, so this area, right? So this slope there will be 2 persons sitting. So be careful, right, what type of arrangement it is. So this will be 9 persons sitting. So if they are only sitting at the middle of the edges and the corners, only 6 person will be sitting on the triangular based seating arrangement. So be very careful, read the complete passage. I think first question is based on middle of the edges 1 person sitting. I think the set number 6 is based on 2 person are sitting on the each sides, and 3 person are sitting at the corners, right? So these are the things that are most important in the triangular arrangement. So every video I will be giving you some important note where many students are making a mistake on these areas. So take it as a separate note, and before going for the exams, at least just quickly revise all these things, because you should not make all the mistakes in the mains exam, right? So friends, now I think this arrangement seems to be little bit medium level, because I didn't solve this arrangement yet. I think this arrangement is little bit medium level, so I didn't solve this yet, but let me try, right? So we can try and solve this arrangement now. So here is the set number 5 arrangement. So 6 person A to F are seated in a triangle table such that one person sits at the corner and one person sits at the middle of the edges. So totally 6 person. Now you understood, right, how the diagram looks like. So triangle, corner 3 and middle of the edges 3, and all the persons are facing the center, and all the person likes a different colors. So our target is to find which person is likes which color and where he is sitting, whether he is sitting at the corner or whether he is sitting at the middle of the edges, right? So first point, so a person A sits 2 person away from F, who sits to the immediate left of one who likes black. So one who faces F like yellow. E sits to the immediate right of B, who neither likes black nor yellow. So one who likes green faces one who likes pink, sits to the immediate left of D. B does not like violet. The one who likes red sits in the middle of the edges. Okay. So there is no direct clue, right? According to me, after reading the complete passage, I could able to find one thing. There is no direct clue has been given. Why? Because direct clue is nothing but if there is a word like E left hand side at the 4th place F is sitting, or C left hand side at a 3rd place A is sitting. If there is any one word like that, then we can fix the arrangement. Because here there is no word has been given, no direct clue has been given, only left, neither. So what I can do is, I'm not going to see how many possible diagram that I'm going to get. I can draw, right? Because no other way. A sits 2 person away from F. Let me take that point. So A and F 2 person, F away 2 person, A is sitting. But remember one thing, they didn't give you whether F is sitting at the corner or middle of the edges. And another important thing, they didn't give you a word whether F left hand side or right hand side, right? Just here, A sits 2 person away from F. Right. So what I can do is I need to draw 4 triangles, because I will get 4 possible diagrams, right? It is your wish, right? If you want to solve in a single diagram, you can. If you practice more, you can solve like that. But according to me, I wish to go with 4 possible diagram. Why? Because it will be easy. Just here middle of the edges and at the corners, right? So similarly, so now what we found is A sits 2 person far away for a person away from F. But we don't know whether F is sitting at the corner or in the middle. So let me fix in the diagram, F is sitting in the middle, right? So now 2 person far, either it can be A can be placed here or else A can be placed here, right? There are 2 chances. So A, 2 person far away from F, 2 person away, 1 and 2, right? 2 person away from F. But we don't know whether it is a right hand side or left hand side. And similarly, these 2 cases where we have placed F is sitting at the middle of the edges. So now in the diagram, we can place F is sitting at the corner. So this can be A here and this can be A here. So totally we are getting 4 possible diagrams, right? In all the 4 possible diagram, A sits 2 person away from F, and then another important point, whether left or right is not given. That's the reason we have drawn 2 possible diagram, and then we don't know whether F is sitting at the corners or not. So corner 2 possible diagram, so middle of the edges 2 possible diagrams. So totally we got 4 possible diagrams, right? So next thing, who sits to the immediate left of one who likes black? So black left hand side immediately is F. So black left hand side immediately is F. So this will be black and this will be black here, and similarly black. So black left hand side immediately is F. The one who likes F, one who faces F likes yellow. So F will be this and this person will be yellow here. So the person who is facing F, he likes yellow. So this will be the point for yellow, and here F yellow. So next point, E sits to the immediate right of B. So B right hand side, immediately the person E is sitting, right? Who neither likes. So the person B neither likes black nor yellow. So B does not likes black as well as yellow, right? When you come to this possible diagram, B right hand side should be E. So this is the only place for B and this is the only place for E. Why? Because B does not like black or yellow. So here this will be B and this will be E, right? And when you move on to this diagram, B and E. So this will be B and this will be E. So in this diagram, B and E. So this will be the place for B and this will be the place for E, right? Yes. So next point, the one who likes green faces one who likes pink. So the person who likes green will be facing the person who likes pink. So and sits to the immediate left of D. So D left hand side, who likes green is sitting. So D left hand side is green and the person who likes green is facing the pink. So D left hand side should be green, right? So if I fix D here, this must be green and this person should face the person who likes pink. So that is not possible, right? So D green. If you fix D here, if this person likes green, this should be pink. So we are not getting the answer in the possible diagram, so it is completely wrong, right? So D left hand side is pink, so D left hand side is green. So if you fix D here, this will be green, not possible. So if you fix D here, so this will be green and this will be pink. The person who likes green is facing opposite to the person pink, one possible diagram. Or else when you come here, D, yes, so this will be D and this will be green, right? So green opposite will be pink. So in this possible diagram we have fixed. So similarly, if you fix D here, this will be green, this should be pink, not possible. If you fix D here, this will be green, this should be pink, that is also not possible. So finally we have eliminated two cases. So now only we have two cases here. So B does not like violet. So if the person B does not like violet, then F will be violet here. So B does not like violet, so F will be violet, right? So remaining only one letter, that must be C here. So remaining one letter is C. So the last point, the one who like sits in the middle of the edges. So when just see here, the person one who like red sits in the middle of the edges, right? So in this possible case, in this diagram 2, right? So only chance I should fix red for B, but the person B is sitting at the corner. But according to the question, what they are saying is the person who like red should be sitting at the middle of the edges. So in this diagram, so this must be red and the person who likes red is sitting in the middle of the edges. So we can say this diagram is correct. So this will be wrong. So finally we got the answer. This will be the answer for the arrangement, right? So many students think that why you are wasting your time by drawing 4 possible diagrams. Many usually say like this, but remember one thing, right? We have to get the answer perfectly without any confusion. If you draw in a single diagram, question looks very simple, right? I think question does not have huge number of passage, nothing like that, but there is no direct clue has been given, right? Because for F and A itself, we have 4 possibilities, right? 4 cases. So remember one thing, if you are like much talented, you can draw with a single diagram itself, you will get the answer. But if you are like an intermediate student, intermediate to a little bit high level category of students, then you must go with possible diagrams, right? Only then you will not make any mistake on the mains level question, right? Do not see the time, do not see the speed, nothing is important in the mains exam. Only thing, after 15 minutes or even if you take 20 minutes to solve a single arrangement, after 20 minutes you should get the answer, right? After solving 20 minutes, if you are not getting the answer, that is completely waste of time, right? Because you have wasted 20 minutes and you didn't get the answer, right? That is important. If you got the answer, no issues, right? But if you didn't get the answer after solving it in a 20 minutes, then it's time waste. Then that's the thing I'm saying. So go with the possible diagram. Better you will get the short answer, right? So when that's it, let me move to the second triangle seating arrangement in this test. So here is the set number 6, second arrangement I have given on the test. So this is also based on a triangle type, right? So 9 person A to I are sitting in a triangular table such that all of them were facing the center but not necessarily in the same order. So 2 persons sits at each side of each of the side and 1 person sits at the corner. Just see, just now I have told you, initial stage of the video I have told you this. There are 2 kind of triangular arrangement they can ask you in the exams. The first one is what I have taught you in the previous arrangement. Now it's a second one. So second one is what? So they are saying that in the triangular arrangement, right? So 3 persons sitting at the corner, right? And you can able to see 2 person each of the side. So this will be considered one side. In this side there are two persons sitting. So similarly, two persons sitting here, two persons sitting here, right? So this is the way the arrangement looks like, right? So always remember that. That's the reason many times I am telling that always the initial passage is most important. First draw how the diagram looks like, a sample diagram, and then start solving a question. You will surely get the answer, right? So first one, only three persons sits between G and I, where both do not sit at the corners. So between G and I there is a gap of 3, but both the person, that is the person G as well as the person I, is not sitting at the corners. So what I can do is, so I think we will get only one diagram. Let's see. So when just see here, G and I is not sitting at the corner. So definitely the person G and I will be sitting at any one of the side. But remember one thing, if you fix G here in this possible diagram, there are two chances. Either we can fix G here or G here, because in the side, if there is only one person sitting, we won't get any possible diagrams. But here in the side there are already two persons sitting here. So either G can be placed here or G can be placed here. So we have to draw two possible diagrams, right? So 3 person at the corner and 2 person at the side. So now according to the question, so what I can do is I can fix G here, right? So G and I, there is a gap of 3 person. So 1, 2, 3. You can't fix I here. Why? Because G and I is not sitting at the corner. So 1, 2, 3. So this will be the place for I. So similarly we can fix G here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So we are getting two possible diagram, and both the possible diagram you can see between G and I there is a gap of 3. As well, the person G and I is not sitting at the corners. So F sits second to right of G. So G right hand side at a second place is F. So this will be the place for F. This will be the place for F. So the number of persons sitting between F and G is same as the number of sitting between G and A. So F and G, only one person sitting. So G and A also, there should be gap of one person. So I should fix A here. Only then we can say between G and A there is a gap of 1. So between G and F1, G and A1. Okay. Who sits to the immediate right of H? So H right hand side immediately is A. So H right hand side A. Okay. Only 2 persons sits between H and B. So H and B, there should be gap of 2. So 1 and 2, this must be B. I think most are the direct statements. So this will be B. So who sits second to right of C? So C right hand side at a second place is B. So C right hand side second place is B. C right hand side second place is B. So D sits third to left of E. So E left hand side at a third place is D. So I think in this possible diagram there is no chance to fix E and D here. This will not be correct. So E left hand side, so this will be E, right? So E right, E left hand side at a third place is D. 1, 2, 3, D. That's it. So this will be the answer, and D sits third to left of E, where both of them were sits at the corner, right? So yes, both of them are sitting at the corners. This will be the answer, right? Easy arrangement. I never say that this will be the question for seating arrangement mains level exam. Definitely this is one kind of medium level exams, they can ask you other question. But remember one thing, why I thought here as a mains level, the main reason is you have to understand the difference, right? So what are all the different category of question they can ask from the triangular arrangement, and there is a here they have asked pentagon shaped arrangement, hexagon shaped. So hexagon shaped seating arrangement at the corners, edges, one person sitting, and middle of the edges, each person is sitting at the middle of the edges and the corners. So these kinds of questions are more important. So always remember that before solving a question. So do not forget to read the passage, draw a sample diagram on either one of the side of the paper, rough paper, and then start solving a question. And second important thing, do not hesitate to draw possible diagrams, right? Even if you are getting 6 possible diagrams, draw all the 6. Definitely you will get the answer. But if you try to solve this much of tough level, right, mains level question on a single diagram, then you will not get the answer. If you are a brilliant, you can, but most of the students can't able to, they will not, right? Sure, they will not get the answer in a single diagram. So practice more, write all the tests what I am going to give on my test series. So before going for any mains level exams like IBBS, PO or clerk, do not forget to write all the data interpretation mains level as well as all the arrangement mains level, right? So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like it, share the video to your friends, those who are preparing for the competitive exams. So thank you so much for watching it.